Welcome back to ESL Pro League, everyone. We've just witnessed the first map there in our series between FaZe Clan and North. Overpass did go the way of FaZe Clan, and they were looking much more like their old selves, Benjamin.
Yeah, they looked a lot better, a bit more confident. However, there was still that element of shakiness here and there, which it's not nice to see that sort of thing come up because FaZe, we don't really want to see them having those little gaps in their play, especially when we know what they're capable of.
Yeah, that's true. We know what sort of caliber they have played at before, individually as well, how well they can perform, so we expect to see that coming out from them. We now move on to Inferno, though, the second map in the series. What are your thoughts there?
Well, if we compare it to yesterday, Inferno was a very bad map for FaZe Clan, if we remember. It was quite one-sided. Hopefully we're not going to see that again from them. However, for North, it's not been a good map for them in the past. They played this map at Katowice. Obviously, that was with Mertz and MSL. Harrigan had 31 kills in that game and 116 ADR. So that was a classic Harrigan at LAN game. He was literally just running around corners shooting. It was quite wild. However, I don't suspect we'll see him get that many kills this time because, simply put, he's not quite been showing that sort of form recently. Yeah,
he's definitely been sort of taking a slower, more of a step-back role in terms of what he's been up to. And obviously with the change of the calling as well, that could affect this overall game.
Yeah, I suppose the confidence as well in him from his teammates, he might be feeling is quite at an all-time low, perhaps, right? Because clearly they feel his calling might be the thing that's holding them back right now, which is never going to make you feel any good if somebody goes, I'm IGLing now. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. I guess. Why am I being taken off it?
Yeah, this is my role.
I've practiced this for years.
I was born to be this IGL.
Yeah, so his confidence can't be at a very high level right now. But ultimately, North, they were quite lucky to get to double digits, I feel, on the previous map. Because there are a lot of rounds which were more off of FaZe's errors rather than their strengths. Yeah. Right? There was a lot of rounds which they would normally not win in most instances. And that seems to be the similar tale that we've seen with North in past as well. If you remember, there was the Hellraisers game on Overpass. Similar story. There was a round, that 1v3 for Cadian, which wouldn't happen again, I don't think. I feel like Dead Fox probably checks the left corner in most situations after that. And they seem to be winning rounds which they normally would not win every single day. They wouldn't win at a high rate. And it's just not a very good thing to be having in a team. You want the rounds that are very reliable. You win these pretty much every time. Instead, we're getting rounds that are like 10% win rate.
Yeah, it is very bizarre. Talking about the percentages, let's have a look at the odds on the game we're going to be going into. So it's still in favour of FaZe Clan, 1.65 there to 2 of North. So pretty balanced odds, nothing really too crazy. Yeah,
they look about right, don't they? It's more that FaZe, there's always that uncertainty in the past few months that they aren't quite playing as good as they could. And that, to reflect that, they are clearly the favourite, but not by much.
Exactly. Well, we are ready now to delve into the action. Inferno is going to be the map. North going to be on the T side. FaZe Clan over on the CT side, Ben, as we kick this one off.
There's no grenades bought by North right now. They're taking an all-out battle. It's a full brawl. 4 players down mid for the CT side, 5 players up mid for the T side.
Not ideal. 3 players that are alive. The smoke is going to be dropped there towards top banana. Olafmeister peels back. Oh, if he fired, he would get the hot shot off, but the push comes through. They overthrow him. They've now got that site control to play with. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 retake here for Guardian and Nico. Oh, Guardian!
He did not intend that.
No, that was just a spam.
The classic spam resulting in a free kill makes it now 2v2. So there is actually a kit that Olaf did have, which will be towards CT now. However, they've been quite hesitant on this retake, not rushing it too much. The kit still in CT, not been picked up yet. Nico does find it now. Kirby, though, looking to make the play, and that's beautiful. Through the corner of the box as well. Nico's so low, though. He needs to find both kills here. Does have a kit, but he's walked in. Back turn. Daisy gets the kill for free.
Yeah, so that round going to be going in favour of North. They open it up with a very tasty pistol round and lock it down. Guardian might have had some shenanigans into the round.
That's true.
But it will not be the win, then.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy kill to actually find when you think about things. But the round started off so wildly in some way. It was just so bizarre. The fact that 4 players charged down mid for the CT side, 4 players up mid for the T side. We would normally not see something like that on a pistol round, really. However, FaZe looking for a bit of a charge down mid, I imagine, after a lot amount of time. Whereas North have gone up banana with 4 players. Valde, the only one not with them. Here comes that charge. They're turning around at banana as well. This could be a slaughter.
Oh, Carrigan tries to get the frag with the SMGs, so powerful as they'll just rip their way through. Gade gets himself a hat-trick into the round, Kirby to punish it as well. So Nico will go down. They make a nice amount of cash as well. Gade going to be quite proud of himself, but he can almost buy himself a house.
Perhaps. Depends on where you live, I suppose, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Bellingham, how much would that cost?
We don't have houses.
Sheds.
Yeah.
How much would a... let's see, a bungalow shed cost? In CS money.
I don't know, probably like 12k.
12k? It's not too bad.
Yeah, a couple of rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds, yeah.
You can save that one.
Win a few of those. There is actually a technical pause on the north side as well.
There is, as there is an invisible gun on the server.
Not again.
And that is, I know, we're trying to remedy that issue.
I believe that is normally an irrecoverable error, isn't it?
Yeah, normally it's you're just stuck with it.
Yeah, usually it can't be fixed unless you change the server or restart the server, which is
a lot of effort.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort for just instead of just having the invisible man or the invisible gun take charge.
One invisible gunny boy. Who would win, Ben? Someone with a gun or the invisible man?
It's got to be an invisible man, right? We assume he's got some kind of skills of or being capable of ambushing the man with the gun.
Right, if you could have any superpower, what would you have?
Teleport.
Okay.
You could just teleport anywhere.
Yeah, you could just go anywhere, yeah.
Saves a lot of time.
Yeah.
Time is money after all as well.
Yeah. Telekinesis is fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun, but think about like, you wouldn't be able to use it as much as you think. Like, it'd be good in some select situations, wouldn't it?
Would be quite useful.
Yeah. But like, imagine how useful teleporting would be, though.
Yeah.
You wouldn't ever have to stay in a hotel room again.
Yeah, you just go home.
Literally just go home, straight teleport, back home.
See you in a bit. Yeah.
See you tomorrow? Done.
Yeah, get there for the call time.
You teleport on the call time, literally just like, on the dot.
Hello.
Like that.
Here for the games.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
You'd buy a house in some, country that has nice weather.
Wherever. Yeah.
It doesn't even need to have an airport.
No.
You just need to get there once, and that's it.
Yeah, as long as you can teleport there the first time.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where you wouldn't be allowed to teleport to places you've never been before. I reckon that's
Right, so you have to physically go there.
Limit it, so it's not overpowered.
It's not too OP.
Yeah.
Still just quite OP.
So you can't have people teleporting into banks and stuff in like the vault, for example. That's the other.
Yeah, but you could get in there one time.
Oh yeah, but how are you getting in there to begin with?
Do a tour.
Why are you doing a tour of a bank vault?
Well, I don't know, Ben. I like banks.
Love them so much that you're doing a tour of the actual vault.
Yes, exactly.
But we are back in the game now. Unsure who the invisible gunman was to begin with. However, it is the first Baron for FaZe. And they've opted to go for... So this is another way of thinking about it. So when you buy in the third round, if you want rifles fully, you risk the other team having SMGs, which means you need head armor, otherwise you're a one-shot kill to the head. All of FaZe are going for the head armor here, because they know there's probably some SMGs in play. There's 2 MP7s, a UMP. And you were mentioning the first week or so that is mostly you've seen Danes use the MP5. North have got 2 MP7s available to them. Even though I think Gage got 2 kills with the MP5, did he not?
They did, yeah. So someone's dropped those, I think.
Yeah.
Or someone dropped the MP5s. But yeah, it tends to be Danish people, source players.
Yeah. That's the most common one. Gage, you can see he's thinking about this lineup a bit. He was kind of concerned for a second. Execute comes in, Carrigan. Oh. He's ready for this though.
Oh, he gets behind him.
He sprayed. I was going to say, it's not great, but he gets 2 anyway.
Yeah, and there is a trade back from the other K-Man. That'll be Kirby going to be finding the headshot on Carrigan, and Olofmeister was left in the 3 versus 3. 30 seconds on the clock as they have secured the site control. Guardian going to be making his way over. Slides into Garden. And his squad is now arriving as well. In terms of the utility, they've got a double HE, 2 smokes, 1 flashbang. Looks like they might try and go in dry though, no? The double nade could be really nice. Unfortunately, it does nothing.
They get to confirm that there's no player towards new box. However, the gunfight's not being won by them. Guardian all in his lonesome now. Has to take the site alone, but Gage wins that fight. You got to be thinking, so Carrigan gets the 2 kills as they're coming in. Olaf, his other player on the bomb site, was flashed fully, I believe, on top of first oranges. Could not get a single thing done. Kirby was able to get 2 kills for the cost of nothing, really, when you consider how he was the first one in. He dodged Carrigan's spray of, hell, I suppose. And he gets in, gets those kills. And a tactical pause from North.
So they're 3-0 up.
Talk things
Take some time out, yeah. Let's have a chat.
Don't get too excited, boys. It's only 3-0. Well, I'll be doing this every 3 rounds we win.
Yeah. Let's just calm it down.
Calm down a bit.
Have a little chat.
If you really want to maximise the pause usage, I think it is after every 3, because you couldn't do it after every 4. Otherwise, you lose a pause, don't you? Because you'd be on 16, regardless.
Yeah.
Every 3 guarantees you get to 12. From there, you're hoping that the boys are, they're not too
You're not shaken.
complacent.
Yeah.
They should be ready, knowing we're never going to win this game. Just be ready for this. Be ready, hyped.
Because one of them's standing up and the one next to him's crouched, it looks like it's, those memes where it's like, don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Technical pause, in fact, by North.
Ooh.
So maybe not talking about being too complacent.
So there was originally the tactical pause.
Yep.
They've had a chat. Now Valde's having some internet issues.
Classic.
It's happened, Ben.
The tactical wasn't long enough.
No. So, yeah. FPS issues. The old meme.
Yeah. Some nice little aerial views there being given.
Ben, you ever thought what dish you'd make if you want to come dine with me?
And come dine with me.
Yeah.
So, thinking about what people normally do in that show, it's quite pretentious, isn't it? They always come with some ridiculous stuff that feels like they've never made it before.
No. Yeah, I never got
that. Up usually as well.
Yeah, because it's just like, I've never tried making the lemon flamboy before, but I'm going to give it a go. And it's just like, well, just make something you know.
Yeah. So I'd probably go with a nice spag bowl.
Yeah?
Yeah. However, you have to do a starter and a dessert, don't you? So that kind of throws that out the window a bit, because I don't know what eat. Some southern fried chicken for starters.
Chicken strips, spag bowl.
Dessert. These Millie's cookies I ordered in.
Made them fresh myself.
My name's Millie.
And what would you do for the entertainment?
Oh, they can watch me DM a bit.
Yeah. Do you guys like Counter-Strike?
Yeah, that could be it.
I do mud wrestling.
Mud wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if they'd like that. It's a bit dirty. The Upspurs is going to come through, though. Rain, the only man able to defend it. Staying on the site. Will get that first kill. However, the trader's not really there, but he was able to live for a bit too long. But he does get taken down anyway. Nico's... He's quite far forward in that smoke. If he were to run forward, he gets this bomber kill.
Ooh.
You know, to stop it, at least.
Kirby and AZ get a kill apiece. AZ as well. Rapid fire reactions, connects the headshot. Internet issues not affecting anymore.
Apparently not. North take that round. FaZe now back into a buy round. This time Guardian with the AWP available to him. The question is, how much can he get involved on the map with this AWP? Because Inferno traditionally, the AWP has always had quite a decent amount of impact, whether it's actually directly on the side that they're playing or across the entire map itself. I think the issue for me with this north side has actually been that the calls are made from the start of the round. They know exactly where they're going from the get-go, which means if you're able to get an inkling towards that, you can catch them off guard very quickly. Starting off very strong for FaZe so far. That flash was perfect. Rain and Nico stuck on the site. Rain's burning.
Yeah, Rain is on fire there as the push is about to come through. Carrigan gets the headshot off though. Cadian been traded. Rain, tasty stuff. Connects that kill. Finally, FaZe get a round on the board as Olofmeister was able to overthrow AZ. So it goes 4-1. They start to come into it on their CT side, Ben. Cash has been building though for North. So they can rebuy into it. The reinvestment will come through. Caden as well going to start AWPing on that T side now.
Yeah, nice little team ace to get the first round on the board. I believe that brings you +2 good luck to the rest of the game.
Normally.
Normally, yeah. So Guardian with the AWP as well. You mentioned Caden now having one as well. So banana control completely taken by Olofmeister and Carrigan. But the counteract comes through. They both teams pushing through with the flashes. It's a 1-for-1 at the end of the day. But if you're North, you're probably thinking that's perfectly fine, because the amount of utility wasted by the CT side is actually quite crazy. Because you can see Olaf, he's the only player alive on that side of the map. No grenades left for him. And there's still a minute 10 on the clock. Oh, that's a lovely shot.
That was very tidy. Well played by Guardian there to connect the fadeaway wallbang onto Gade. So now there's only 3 Ts that remain. Looking to make their mark on B and try and wreak havoc. Rain waits in position, has the smoke, he can drop that to try and block it off, but Cadian had the angle, goes for the face, gets the kill, here comes the execution as well. There's a flashbangs go through Olofmeister, the flick up, gets the first, delves in as he dives across to try slide into Nubox. Good use of the Molotov to force him out of position, he is going to be burning to a crisp, but Olofmeister traded out by the orb of Cadian. And it's all left into a 2 versus 2. The backstab up Banana, instantly punished. Cadian popping off now, Ben. 3 kills found into the round.
And he's going towards A as well. He's allowing Valde to stay there to get the 1v1 on Guardian, and he does win it. So Cadian with 3 kills into the round. Getting a lot of impact with the AWP right there. And that is a reset round for FaZe. I wouldn't be surprised if this was actually a tactical on their side. In fact, it says technical pause for North once more.
Maybe some more issues coming up.
Not great, because they are the side that are winning. So that's just disrupting their own momentum there.
Yeah, it's going to slow them down the longer these pauses go on for.
So 5-1 to North. A very big 3K from Cadian there as well.
Do you ever see that episode of Come Time With Me where the guy got really angry that he lost? And just started going mental at the other contenders.
I've always thought everybody was quite surprisingly humble after losing, but I wonder how many takes did they do.
Yeah. No, I remember there's like an episode of it where he just starts going crazy. Really? And he's just like screaming at the other people and he's just like, get out of my house, get out, take your money.
It is quite ridiculous that they do show the winner at the person's house. So they voted whilst he's there in the same day, and it's just like, yeah, I didn't think he was a very good host, give him a 4 for that one.
I thought he was terrible. The lasagna was absolutely dreadful.
The spag ball was lovely. The start was great. The entertainment was fantastic. I'll give him a 6 for that one.
Yeah.
Just like, what? Sorry?
The spag ball was amazing. SEO was popping countless heads on the DM. I've never seen someone flick that fast. However, I'm going to give him a 5 because the room stunk.
A spag ball after we ate it.
Absolutely reeked.
They are really unreasonable on that show, but, you know, what is stopping someone from voting 1 for everybody? Yeah.
Well, I think they give them a warning if they like vote too outrageously. But I remember as well, they're so like just outrageous on what they do. So they go to people's houses.
They start checking.
They start going through people's wardrobes and looking for all their stuff.
It's really weird.
Yeah. It's just like, what are you doing?
They must, when they sign up for the show, they must sign a contract which just says everybody will mess with your stuff.
Yeah. People are going to go for everything you own. Do you agree? Go on then.
I can win £1,000. Yes.
Definitely worth.
Yes. Such a weird, like the concept of the thing itself is actually it's quite cool in that way. So then it's just that you get some people on there who are just characters.
Absolutely outrageous human beings. We should do an esports Come Dine With Me.
How would you change it to be esports oriented?
We just put esports people on there.
Oh, that's it?
It's classic esports, really, isn't it? And we slap an E and a dash before Come Dine With Me.
E-dine with me.
Yeah. E-dine with me.
Oh, that could... Let's change it all a bit, right?
Here we go.
Listen to this one. So we're actually just going to have a big video chat, and the guy's going to mail the meals to the people. It's going to be an online chat room. And from there, you'll play various games together. However, it's the game of choice of the person whose meal it is.
Right.
And you see how well that fits into the evening.
And how well their meal can describe and be linked to the game.
Yeah, so first person's gone for a nice roast dinner. We're playing Overcooked today.
Yeah, that'd be good. I can see it working. I'm invested.
How much?
E-dine with me. We'll see. We'll see what Elon Musk's up to. Get some funding secured.
God, I reckon there is some way of... Like, there's so many shows that are out there which are just ridiculous in their own right, but then you just go, let's make it gaming.
I still think Counter-Strike Cluedo was a banger of an idea.
Yeah?
I'm going to market that.
Could be quite an interesting one.
The Mattel.
How many rooms is there? 9, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so you'd go for the 9 maps, technically. So you add Cobblestone and, say, we'll use Tuscan because you'd rather have Tuscan.
Get Tuscan. That's the bonus
You want that one instead of Season.
Yeah.
So we'll use those 9. And then what have you got? 9 weapons. So...
Like AK, M4, AWP.
Glock, USB.
Knife.
Yeah. M4 AK. So
Molotov.
5. AWP 6.
Yeah.
Molotov.
Yeah.
That's a not really silent kill, is it? I burnt him alive.
Was it Glaive with a Molotov in Boiler?
Dude, that's how you make even more money out of it. You make a separate map clued per edition.
Yeah.
This is the Dust 2
yeah.
included.
And then when they remake the maps, you have to buy a new board.
Different position on the map each time, yeah. That's even, you can sell like different, like 9 different editions of this bad boy.
Yeah. CSS edition, CSGO edition.
God.
Counter-Strike 1.6 Cluedo. Counter-Strike Guess Who.
Guess Who is a good one, I feel. Is you get like all the players from the top 15, say.
Does he have glasses? Is he bald?
Yeah.
Is he Scouse? Does he play for Endpoint?
No.
Ah. I'm lost. Who else is there?
There is nobody.
Yeah.
You faltered. You found no one. Somebody lied to you while playing Guess Who.
You have lost. You have lost.
What else is there?
What about Go Fish?
Go Fish.
Go Fish, but with CS players. I got a Carrigan. I got an MBK.
What, just like Snap?
Yeah. Literally Snap. Go Fish.
Yeah. What else could you go for? Because you wouldn't go Monopoly, because that's a bit... There's no way to change that to be amusing.
Buy all the guns.
Yeah, it'd just be properties on the map. Like, it's based on the value of the gun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like, boring. Because then technically MT49 would be at
The
the
most
end,
expensive.
which doesn't really make sense, does it?
Don't know what else they do. What other games are there? Fun Employed. CS Fun Employed.
God, I'm an entry fragger. I'm looking for an entry fragger for my team.
I'm looking for the role of an IGL. Hi there, I'm an IGL with multiple years experience. I've won many games of Counter-Strike.
So these are my traits. I've got multiple years of experience. I've played CS before.
I have shaky hands, so the mouse goes wherever it wants.
However, I stutter.
Yeah. They're coming to B. Sorry?
Let's go. And you can't even say out the call.
No,
it's too long.
It's too late.
What are we doing? Are we buying? Nah.
I wanted to go B.
It's a shame.
See, I reckon there's a market. There's an untapped market for Counter-Strike branded games.
Specifically board games.
Specifically board... Well, they're the future, Ben.
Of course.
Board games are the future.
Why not just making a digital board game? You know what I mean? So there's the online versions of like Monopoly and stuff.
All right, why don't we just make a game called Counter-Strike?
We'll use the maps from CSGO and the guns.
It'll play very similarly.
It might just look a bit more shoddy.
Yeah.
Because we made it.
It'll be made in the Unity engine.
Oh, God.
And everyone will be a stick figure.
We're finally back in, though.
That was good.
That was a lengthy technical.
Yeah. I'll send that pitch to Maytel. Yeah. See if we can get them in Toys R Us by the end of the year.
Only in the States, of course.
Of course.
So FaZe, because they lost that previous round, they have gone for the Eagles bye on multiple players. Nico looking to get some impact. However, he might catch a few players if he goes for the peak. He did see one of them. He's seen quite a few of them on the radar, I think. But they're going up mid. Nico will get the one, but unfortunately Guardian was taken out as well. The A site is free, but it looks like they're actually planning to go towards the small site. AZ's playing at Logs and he's been taken down. This round's a big question mark for me. Like, they'll get the kill towards CT, but it's going to be a 3v3 brawl entering this site.
It's going to be messy, Ben.
A nice boost could do really well here.
Oh, looks like they could try and go for it.
Ooh.
Elevated play coming out. Olaf Meister depends on the timing.
It's not a default plant, they can guarantee that.
He's on the gun. Oh, you can see the barrel! You can see the barrel!
You can see it!
Kirby eventually gets the frag as Gade will work out what the hell was going on into that one. Going to drop the smoke as well. So North looking like they should be picking up a 6th round here, Ben.
They're attempting another boost just then, but the spam came through. Looks like save is the call being made here for FaZe. So North should be capable of taking that 6th round back. It was a bit of a weird one in terms of losing some players here and there. But ultimately the round is what matters. Nice lead being established for them. Rain saving the AK is quite a big one as well if you look at his cash there compared to the other players on FaZe. He did need that weapon. FaZe need to get on the board really. It's becoming reminiscent of the game against Hellraisers last night, which was rather one-sided.
It was indeed. That would be scary as well. If FaZe are faltering this much on Inferno, it's definitely a map they might want to look into trying to restructure, because it does just seem like teams have been able to outplay them quite consistently on this map at this point.
Yeah, it's not something you really like to see. Oh, a lot of grenades being exchanged across the map here. Oh, so low. Low enough now that he's dead. He's been taken through the wall by Kirby there. Just leaves Carrigan left on that site. But after getting the kill North, they slow it down a bit. They want to take this slow. They want to evaluate the situation across the map.
Guardian going to peek out towards mid. Oh no, this could go so far south quickly. Cade though shoots the dead body. Luckily he's still able to get the kill. He's a little bit jumpy, Ben. He was a bit spooked.
A 1v5 for Rain. Technically, there was still a chance here that he can win this, because North have not committed to one of the sites yet. However, it looks like they're just trying to see if Rain will make a move before they make a move themselves. Don't want to fall into the error, which would be a 1v5 victory for Rain.
All the fish building up there towards him.
Sure.
It's like when you stick your fingers in a koi carp pond.
They just go to bite you, don't
they? Will come and suck your fingers.
Yeah.
Because they think you're food, but you're not. You're a human.
You could still be food.
Silly fish.
Definitely still be food. If they really wanted to, after a long time.
Do you reckon you could be killed by like 50 koi carp sucking on you?
Probably.
Would that? Could you die from that?
Isn't there a like if you had a certain amount of mosquitoes biting at the same time?
Would just suck all your blood out?
It wouldn't be all of it, but
like
you know what I mean?
Human juice carton. You're empty.
Yeah. Well, that sort of situation. The hunt is on though. AZ, he was holding that exit. They know he couldn't have gone back this way.
Has he got his fly squatter for the mosquitoes that are coming in, Ben?
It's unknown. He needs to set up the net on the door here, though, to avoid them getting through.
Close the windows overnight.
Does smoke the ruins entrance. He's going to be closed in, though. They're just spamming in. Rain just about lives. Can't but feel like AZ probably does get that kill if you give it another half second, maybe.
If he had a little bit more time to actually fully go for the face and line up the shot.
But when you consider how many technical pauses North have had, it's been slowing down their own momentum. But FaZe haven't been able to capitalise on that.
They haven't been able to reset in that amount of time.
Like, they've had plenty of time to potentially talk about what they want to do. But it's not really helping them so far. 7-1 in favour of North. A lot of contact plays being done.
That brackets control as well. Guardian.
Knife out, gets killed.
Just knife out, just standing there. Is he alright? Has he lost his box? What's happened?
I suppose it did catch him off guard.
I mean, yeah.
Not wrong with that assessment, I feel. And the second one falling, Nico. The three-man rotate comes in. Carrigan, Olaf, and Rain arriving on the scene. North yet to find out where that actual weapon is.
They go for the aggressive burst, but even that doesn't work out. FaZe, they're being manhandled here, Ben. This is going to be the 8th round picked up now for North at this point. Even if Rain does try and capitalise ever so slightly and make it more costly, it's not going to be that impactful.
If he'd gone onto the site just then, he's won the round, by the way. They ran away thinking he's on the way out, but he was walking after getting the kill. The plant was not for them either. He had a smoke, he had a kit. He could have got that defused for free. If he just waited on the site to see if anybody would come and check the bomb again. He kills Valdi for free, and then that's the round over. That's such a risky play by North. And it's not even like they were hunting him. You can see both AZ and Kirby.
They just gone T-spawn safe.
Yeah. That's so bizarre. Because it's not like the player who got killed, but it was Gade. He didn't just scream, he's actually exiting CT. He held on that death cam. I mean, it didn't come back to bite them, but jeez. I wonder how many times it would.
Risky stuff. Rebuy comes out now, though. We're in round 10 here. FaZe clan. It's been a whitewash so far for their opponents in North, but Nico tries to get naughty. Charges his way down mid. Adds a bit of backup as well, but as you said, the peekaboo from Gade.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, and they all get put to bed.
Oh, that's such a... I don't know what Guardian was looking at. Maybe he was fully blind, I'm unsure. Rain, fair enough, he was fully white, but Nico just... He gets that one kill, and Gade... There must have been a lot of noise of Gade travelling that whole way.
Yeah, he was making a lot of hustle and bustle.
Olaf should be seen on the smoke. Oh, there's a second smoke actually on it.
The old Tony 2 smokes, Ben.
That is the classic. Olaf, you got to be thinking he can't really live here. And he does fall. 9-1. Incredibly one-sided. I was saying we probably got to be hoping that it doesn't come similar to yesterday's game in Inferno. Apparently, even worse. FaZe look hopeless. There's not even one player popping off for them or even trying to. 4 kills is the maximum found.
It's not going well at all. FaZe just being overthrown in the majority of these rounds, really being unable to get their heads into it. They're going to need to adjust soon to try and take that banana control early. The flashbang going to go in to allow them to entry. Olofmeister with a deagle, hides in the position, tries to go for the backstab, finds one headshot, and peels back out of there. He might get away as well, Ben. Tries to fight it, so much damage done. Carrigan with a peek gets another frag. How has he been able to do so much damage here? Well, that chicken's on a mad one.
A lot of damage done. That chicken wasn't a mad one as well.
I don't know where it was going, it was just running.
2v3, Rain and Nico. Only pistols available to them, and armor, of course. But there's no kit. You'll be thinking it's a very slim chance to get anything done in this round. We're probably looking at 10-1 here. So that smoke will start to fade in a few seconds. Rain does push through, finds that kill onto Gade. However, I can't think he gets anything else from that.
That's got to be his demise. FaZe going to strike with the AK. They get that round even though it was so shaky towards the early top banana control, but in the end they do pick it up. It's 10-1 right now. North completely overthrowing FaZe, and this is only the first half as well, Ben. This is their T side. If they could play to this level on their CT half, this could be quite a scary affair. Double AWP setup now comes through for FaZe. Guardian and Olofmeister picking one up. Is this the change they required?
Well, they certainly need to do something. Because currently the regular setup they've been doing has not been working. And you can just see things not going right for them at all. They fall off the boost for the peak at mid. Guardian throws a flash, it hits them again. Guardian does get that kill into Kirby as they push through. And that does halt this push quite a bit. They're allowing Olaf to stay towards B on his own. A lot of smoke's coming in. Yeah, he's going to go straight through the smoke. Carrigan, he just got into library there. He doesn't know that they're through towards CT. Valdi's got the bomb and he's late at this peak. Carrigan, I was going to say, if he catches him, he will get the bomb. Gade picks it up though. The other players are so far away. Olaf's in such a tough spot here, I feel. Katie gets that kill. Olaf, the alarm bell's going to be ringing, surely. He knows they're going to be pushing through. They're all coming through behind him. It misses. That actually went between both of them. Yeah,
that is unfortunate with the turnaround as well. AZ going to find the headshot from the AK. Beats down Olofmeister, the last 3 players, all coming up banana. And Cadian is there.
Guardian is holding the peak, but Cadian surely doesn't need to go for the aggressive peak.
The Danish Demolisher gets the first before he's traded back by Nico there with the AK. And it's just a 2-on-2, Ben.
No grenades on either side. They do have kits on both players. Gade, he's actually making the play through that. He kills Guardian at banana.
Oh.
1v1 though.
AZ just wants to waste time here, really. Oh, it gets it as well. 11-1 North. The gift that just keeps on giving right now. The Danish side storming ahead over the international team of FaZe Clan.
Just look at Valde's score. He's 3-2. He's not had to do much.
He's all right. He's just living.
Just living his movie, apparently. As FaZe Clan, they're living a nightmare right here. 11-1.
A fever dream, Ben. Like there's loads of mice everywhere.
Perhaps.
Riding other mice.
That's very rare to see the utility damage higher on the T side from this map. At least to start it off, right? Because normally the banana damage is always on the CT side.
Well, CT side for Inferno, just overall, you can do so much damage with grenades. But right now, the damage is coming through in form of Nico's M4 with the support there from Guardian's UMP as well.
A much better start to the round from FaZe this time. A 3-man advantage found. Kirby. He does have a Molotov. He wants to molly out the garbage spot there. He will find a player in Guardian. However, looks like he's reluctant to use any grenades here. Hoping he can get some kind of kill. But instead, he gets beat by Guardian. Guardian takes him down.
Valde with a follow-up kill takes down Guardian. It's just the 1 versus 4 though, so unlikely he'll get much going for himself here, but at least he's getting himself into the game, Ben. Oh, if he would have spotted out Nico, this could have gone so wrong. Luckily, Nico will be able to punish him. It's an 11-2 scoreline as we get into round 14.
The fact he was able to take 3 guns off them in that situation, like Olaf has a massive whiff in the back of him. You then get a player under the quad falling as well.
Just all apple crumbling.
He needed a 4K from Nico, or 3K from Nico, sorry, to win that round. It's not a good system to be a part of. The double nade on the corner, that's going to be bad news. Guardian, he's triple naded, I think. Straight gone. It's the same thing that happened to Olaf on Overpass. Grenades beautifully used.
Just airstriking him.
And Rain actually playing in the apartments. Did spot a player towards the end, Valde. However, the quad push is coming in very fast. Nico plans to fight it, loses the fight, and it's just Rain here.
Ooh. Oh. Gabe with the flick around, kills Rain. Karrigan gonna get 1 flick up and take down Kirby. It's a 2 versus 4 now into the round.
The save call's been made.
Katie gonna plant that bomb. The rotate has to come out. FaZe Clan just going for that full save. This is gonna be a 12-2. The last round of the half will decide whether or not if this is gonna be a 13-2 half in favor of North. And at that point, Ben, can FaZe even really come back? They're going to need so much momentum, so much confidence reinstilled into them. It's not looking good.
Yeah, they're not looking good in any way right now. I mean, the last round they won, Nico basically willed his way forward, right? He got the 2 kills in the mid push, Guardian is the second one. And they ultimately needed someone to get 3+ kills to win a round, which is a classic case for a game that's very one-sided. You have one player pop off in 1 round. They can't consistently do that. Caden decides to die with the bomb. Interesting decision, I guess. Not too sure about that one. Maybe he saw the video of Big doing it. Thought he could be, I'm also smart. Look at this.
I'm also big.
Yeah, so bit of an interesting decision. But as I mentioned, this is a chance for North to get a 13-2 half against FaZe.
You got Olaf Meister and Nico there, bringing out the universal machine pistol.
That's true. Guardian go for a fast apps peek. It's through that side of it, though. There's players behind him.
Oh.
I don't understand going for that peek so aggressive without cover behind you. So weird. Nico's going to go for the trade as well. He grabbed the orb. There's a lot of noise with that, though.
Oh, gets the flick, though.
But look at the rotate. The B site is empty. It's a very weird movement from the actual B site players. There wasn't really much alarm bells ringing. Nico got the kill that was needed.
Double nade comes through. Olaf Meister going to force to fall back. Good use of his HE, though. That camel drop of a nade actually transferred a ton of damage, and Karrigan gets the 1 flick around, kills AZ rather, and it is just up to Kirby and Cadian now on a 2 versus 3 as this push will come out towards the A site. Nico going to scope in and clear towards Nu. Seeing if he can find anyone as they're keeping it quite slow into this.
It's a limited amount of locations that T-side players can be in. Dark is identified, last player now Cadian. He needs to go huge, no chance at all. Olaf's the player with the kit. However, that was very late.
That was, yeah, a lot of
he will get it, I think.
Jumping around there, looking confused.
Awfully close, though. If Cadian kills Olaf when he's pushing towards Dark, I can't feel like they win the round. Considering he was the player with the kit.
12-3 at the half, Ben. If they win pistol on that CT side, probably going to pick up themselves at least 2 rounds, make that a 14-3 half. Could be scary.
The thing is, this is the scoreline that everybody would say is the comeback scoreline capability, right?
Yeah, as long as you've got those 3 rounds.
Is the nice spot. However, with the change to the pistol round, that might change a bit, I feel.
Well, it's not as easy. You can't instantly make it a 6-12.
Yeah. It works both ways, though, I suppose, doesn't it? Because even if you lose the pistol at 12-3 with the old system, they would only get to 15.
Yeah.
And the same can be said the other way, as you mentioned. But FaZe, they got a big ask to go for this actual comeback if they want it. I'm not too sure if they've got the drive for it, though. None of the players have really looked up for it so far.
All looking a little bit lifeless. It's very bizarre. I mean, the fact that Valde, who's been having quite a slow day, was able to almost 1v5 them in that position just because the whiffs is scary. It goes to show that obviously something isn't fully there for FaZe currently.
Whether it's the confidence, the teamwork, the belief in one another, who knows? Because obviously nobody can really know unless you're inside that same TeamSpeak, so listening to how the comms are, how the players are reacting themselves. So the pistol round will come through though. Kirby, the player who goes for the kit, which seems a bit unusual. Normally a good player when it comes to having that Kevlar.
Yeah, a bit bizarre.
Oh, Valde.
Oh.
Completely eliminated. Cadian, fully blinded. Counterflash will come through from Kirby though, but it's nobody. That was really poor from them.
FaZe clan on pistol though, Ben, you know, it's sort of classic FaZe. They're able to just absolutely annihilate if they can, and they're running away with it so far into this one.
There is still a kit available. Carrigan hasn't needed to use his grenades yet. AZ did get the one there, but now on Gade. Gotta be thinking this is near impossible unless FaZe mess up in terms of their coordination here. CT smoke missing, always good to see. Still 1v3 though, he's not really been given a chance to get a kill. He's kind of holding for exits here, which is a bit unusual, I feel. Does kill Nico on the way out. Gets all off as well, so that's... Look at his money.
Yeah.
We saw North force buy into it last time, if you remember. So this is still a chance for them to get it in. You know, he can get a FAMAS.
It's pretty good. I mean, considering he had armor as well, and he's instantly back to 3k.
Technically, they don't need to force buy into it, is the thing. It'd be different if the scoreline was reversed.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe they're going to talk about it here. Pause comes through. Technical pause.
Some more internet issues, perhaps.
Still struggling with some internet issues there for Valde.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's been having a bit of a slow game.
Hasn't trusted his internet.
Maybe. Yeah, doesn't fancy it.
Perhaps. Got any more ideas from CS?
CS Boggle.
CS Bop It. Change
Bop
things
it.
like peek it.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Save it.
Oh, I'm trying to think, what's the best context you can use for like the overall
Frag.
center of it, right?
Bomb it. Oh god. Don't play that game in an airport.
I don't think he'd be allowed to.
No. He's playing Bop It, mate. We didn't. Playing Bomb It.
Oh, what else is there? Just trying to think of like the old games that would get advertised on TV.
Ball in a cup.
Classic.
CS in a cup.
I suppose Trivial Pursuit would be quite good, wouldn't it?
Trivial Pursuit CS, that could work.
Yeah, because you got a lot of things there, couldn't you? You could go for maps.
Yeah.
See, like teams, players. There's quite a few categories available.
What's the bomb code?
Ooh. 7-3 something, I can't remember it.
Yeah. It's all just a blur.
Yeah, it's been done too many times I've stopped caring what the bomb looks like. I just know I'm holding it down.
Yeah. I just want to plant this.
Yeah.
What gun is the CT holding?
Charades.
In the logo for CSGO?
an M4, isn't it?
It looks like the auto
It's a Scar, actually.
It's a Scar, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a Scar.
Yeah.
It's just not a game.
It's just not even the game, yeah.
That's always good.
Actually, just not in the game.
Yeah, that's always a bit good, isn't it?
It's a bit weird.
It does look like a Scar, doesn't it?
Well, I think it is. I think it's supposed to be the auto sniper because the auto sniper looks like a Scar, but it's got a scope on it.
It is a Scar 20 as well.
Yeah.
So that does make sense to an extent, doesn't it? What else is there? I'm trying to think. Like, it's usually the puzzle card games, isn't it? Because you could branch out quite easily into a different category.
What about the game of life, but it's CS? So it's like
paintball.
No, like the game of life, but CS, but it's like a player's career. So you start off and then like you get a contract.
So it's
and
like
then,
Second Life or something.
Yeah. We ever play the game of life?
No.
Oh, okay, so you play the game of life and basically like, you know, you might end up with like a kid. Or you'll get 2 kids, and you get a car, and you get a house, and then like, you know, so you do that. So it'd be like, you know, oh, you've joined a team. You've accidentally broke your wrist, so you can't play. You've lost the major.
That's quite a severe one.
Yeah. You've got no hands left. You've had to play with your nose.
I suppose by the end of the day, we could just go back to Counter-Strike Manager if you were to do like a football manager.
CS Manager, yeah, that was good.
That'd be quite good.
And you used to run your own team.
Although,
wouldn't it
would be better if it was some kind of... Think about FIFA with a Be a Pro thing, right? So you make your own player and you slowly work up the stats,
yeah.
right?
So you make your own
work
CS
that
player.
to CS, yeah. So it's like NBA 2K sort of
you
thing.
play, yeah, there's like a story mode, and you play games of matchmaking, and then like you watch your character get picked up, yeah. So you go to your first LAN. These are all things you could just do in real life.
I know, that's what I mean. That's the same as football, though.
Yeah, true.
It's just like you get limited with football and stuff because you have to have been picked up from quite a younger age to get that chance, right?
And I can't kick a ball.
No, you can't.
I need the back of Gumpster's head.
Yeah, so you are quite limited in that aspect of it.
Mm.
But if you had switched up to like... I suppose that's one of the weird things about CS though, isn't it, in online gaming, where it's not... Like with other sports, you basically have to have picked it up.
There's no really barrier to it.
In your early sort of teens.
Anyone can play CS.
Latest or something, right?
Yeah.
Whereas CS, if you have used the PC from early enough on, you could then carry on and build that into something else.
Yeah. Have you played video games?
Yeah, so it's quite a weird one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many categories is there in Trivial Pursuit? Is it 5 colours?
I've not played in so long.
I think it's 5 colours. So if you were to do it for CS, I think that's quite a good one.
Right.
So if you were to do tournaments, so that's quite a broad...
Yeah.
You can use all different organisers, right?
Yeah.
Players.
Yeah.
Teams.
Yeah.
Weapons.
Yeah.
And maps.
Yeah.
That's pretty broad, I feel. Maps, you just change it because you can go for a variety of quite easy ones, i.e. What is the latest map in terms of like the most recently released map in the competitive map pool, something like that. And then you can go with ultimate, like
where
other ones.
can you find a goose on Dust 2? Goose.
Or maybe no, you could use the video Trivial Pursuit as well. Where you get the cards and then you get a disc as well.
Yeah.
So you put the disc in, it would show you a bit on the map, and it's like, what is this position called?
Wouldn't it be like just on your phone?
Yeah, you could have it on your phone.
There you go, yeah. You could have like an app.
Yeah.
CS.
You get a code from the disc or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people still make discs?
I think so. It could be on a USB if you really want it to be on a USB. Just on like a .exe like file. You just load it up.
Slap it all on a disc. Well, we're going to be changing server before we come back in with this game. So for the meantime, we're going to be sending you guys over to watch a nice little video from Balkan Bears Rob 4 from Betway.
How many hours do you have in CSGO, if you don't mind telling us?
6,800, I think.
Is that a lot compared to other pros, you reckon? Or?
No, I think it's like what the average have. I think I'm simplest, the one with the most, like 10k. Unless you put Zeus, but he's idling like 50% of it, so I don't know.
I don't know, it's a hard question. 7k, I think?
7k?
Yeah, I think 7k and a half. I don't know.
And how about in the last 2 weeks as well?
Last 2 weeks, 85.
I'm not sure, but I think it's 7k or 8k. I think it's 7. Yeah, I think it's 7k. 7k hours.
If I remember correctly, it's like around like 6,500. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised.
I think it's gonna be more.
I thought it'd be more because I remember I looked at my source hours and I think like in source I had like 5,500 something like that. So it's like I only have like 1,000 more than my source hours, and last time I played source was like 6 years ago. So
I think I have a little under 9,000 hours. Yeah.
It's quite a few hours.
I have 6,500 hours about right now. Yeah.
Would you say it's a lot compared to other pros, or kind of just average?
I think it's about average. There was a time where I was way far behind all the other pros, but I think I'm a little bit more average now.
Okay. And on for example, when you're not at tournaments, because it's a bit hard to keep up the hours, but on an average 2 weeks where you're at home or at a boot camp, how many hours do you have in the past 2 weeks on Steam?
Usually I have about 70 to 80 hours. Yeah.
I think around 7K, like a little bit over 7K, I would say.
And how many hours do you play every 2 weeks?
It depends. It depends a lot, but now I try to play a lot.
I think 8,000. Yeah, I think it's 8,000.
I'm just about to pass the 9K mark, so 9,000. Yeah.
Not bad. And did you start playing from the beta?
Yeah, all the way from beginning. When it came out, basically, I was playing CSGO.
Yeah, so I have 15,700 hours, but I would say roughly 2,000 to 3,000 of those are idle. It's just, you know, when back in my matchmaking days, ESCA pugging days, I would just leave my game on. You know, I would like get off my computer, go eat or do something for a few hours, come back. You know, sometimes I would be up playing it so late, you know, that I would just like get so tired, not even be bothered to turn my CS off, lay in bed for 8 hours, 9 hours, you know, then wake up and it'd still be on. So
I think 2,000 or 3,000 hours idling is probably more than what most casual players have just when they're actually playing. But
or like overall or past 2 weeks? Oh yeah, I have 8,143, I think.
And how many years have you been playing CSGO for?
I've been playing CSGO since it came out.
I think on record about 10,000, but I'd say probably 8.5 to 9,000.
In total, I think I'm just about to reach 9,000, to be honest. I might be 8.5 or something. I'm at least over 8. So yeah, I've been playing since the beta came out.
And we're back in, everybody. We're going to be carrying on now with FaZe versus North and seeing how this one will go now, Ben, as we're into the later stages.
Yeah, so the thing we mentioned before those technical issues was that North might force buy into it.
Yes, and they have.
Yeah, so Gade, if you remember, he saved that armor, didn't he? Kept that Kevlar in. And it means he was able to get a lot of available utility to him. However, you can see FaZe not feeling like it's a good idea to go in towards that B-bomb site. It appears to be a very good idea. However, if Cadian gets a kill towards mid here, I think that messes up the ideas that FaZe have. Flash there. You can see it disturbed them a bit.
Yeah, he's backing off though, Ben. Seems like he will try and drop out the smoke, which will buy him a little bit of time to play with.
I feel like they're going to go back to B. Oh no. This could be very bad for FaZe. Worth noting, the score at the top is currently wrong. We are waiting for this round to play out for it to refix itself. It's 12-4 to North. And FaZe, they're going into a stacked bomb site. They're going to send Guardian in.
Oh.
He gets killed. However, 35 seconds left. They're going to be going back to A. That should instigate the rotate, I feel, from most of the North players. But instead, it's going to be back to B. Valdi still has a smoke as well. Easy as a smoke, this could be diabolical for them.
If he re-smokes it here, which he will.
It's going to be completely smoked for the rest of the round. Let's go through it. There's next to no time. This is such a poorly played round. Kirby, he's charging, he's going to find enemies right in front of him. And Cadian is also here.
Oh no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think that was just in time.
He's so lucky. The last second there. It seemed like they weren't going to be able to get it. I mean, if they would have stayed on site and just at least got one frag.
That's so ridiculous. Like, they did it last map as well, FaZe. But at least that time it was against a buy round, so it didn't seem as egregious. But now you were risking it against a force buy, which they had run into and messed up to a degree. Such a risky round, and that just shows, though, that the team is not really operating at a very good level right now.
Not at full capacity.
Because that was so poor.
Look at that chicken. Staring him down.
He also spawned. He's part of the boys. He's going to get stabbed, though, I think. Oh, no.
Oh, no. They're letting him live. Oh, he's spooked.
Run away. Gets out of there. The single flash bought by Gade, though. So this is similar to that round. Remember, I mentioned North, they do things when they're on eco. So at least, even if they only have the pistol investment, a flash will come through, I believe, from Gade as soon as contact is made here. Flash is pulled. Waiting for it to actually be thrown now.
If they do this at the right timing, this could actually be quite a nice little explosion here. Flashbang going to come through. They're all quite blind, and Kirby does find the follow-up frag. So they're left into the 2 versus 3 now as the meat grinder of Nico begins to pop off and leave them rinsed on the ground, but at least his 2 weapons forced out the hands of FaZe.
Question is, will FaZe remember that AZ was one of the players that got a kill into that situation? Because if they do, they'll know he was towards this site. However, if they don't, it could be quite an issue. Based on the way they are moving around, though, I think it's safe to say they do not know. Nazy playing in Graveyard. He might be able to catch a player off guard here if he does peek up. It's going to be too late, though. Jumping on the bike to clear it. Nico takes care of him. 4 kills from into the round. And it should be another Byron coming in from North. So with how FaZe have been playing, it just feels like it's never a bad idea to actually force into it. Because they seem so last minute when it comes to their decisions, right?
Yeah.
Actually last second, in fact. Like if you're able to disrupt their original idea, chances are you're going to disrupt the entire round they had in mind. Molotov separating Guardian, lovely kill. AZ stuck at the sandbags. Does that back from Cadian, but he's on the site. Cadian's getting ready to flash him in. Flash comes through. Doesn't blind anyone. AZ loses that firefight as well.
Cadian now playing from the site with support of Valde and Gade. Fires off the warning shot, begins to deviate back as he'll drop the smoke and retreat. Oh. Misses the shot though, Ben, and Nico punishes him with the AK. Connects the headshot, and things start to go from bad to worst. And it's not looking great for North right now. This should be a 7th round picked up for FaZe. They're making the difference back up.
You did say that. It's only a 7th round. They've still got a bit of a mountain to climb, really, if they were to even take a lead. Never mind match what North have already got on the scoreboard. And it's worth knowing, this may as well feel like a fresh game for some of the players, because, you know, that technical pause was quite lengthy. Which means that some of them, the momentum they had may not carry into this following rounds we are playing through here. Valde and Gade, though. I can't see Gade surviving here. He'll get that kill to Rain. But unfortunately, Nico hunts him down and gets him 12-7. North now hitting the maximum loss bonus available to them as well. Should be a half buy coming in from North, I feel here. Pistols with armor, perhaps. We'll leave the 3 smokes port though. That's quite unusual, I feel. Because on this map, if you have smokes, you can hold them back for so long. We saw that in the round that they forced into. That's a lovely entry kill. Fortunately for Cadian, he did get the smoke off, so at least that is shown now. However, FaZe, they're just playing like a bit of a wolf pack here, aren't they? Just a bit absolute machine, like a tank, just moving around the map as a trio.
Yeah, just grouped up, using the sheer manpower to really overrun and overthrow North into these rounds. North, though, could have a field day here, waiting for the push to come towards them, as they're just going to be slowly going for the contact play into the site. Kirby is there with the CZ. He's got backup of his teammates as well. Now, they do have 1 smoke on that B site, and that is on Kirby. That is now going to be used. The other smoke they have left in possession is on Gade, but he's miles away. He is, however, blocking the rear, Ben.
This could be quite big. They've got 3 players on the site already. However, as you mentioned, Gade is the only one who has that smoke there. You'll hear 1 move back, but that will be it. But look at that, Nico checks it.
Yeah, it was smart from Nico. Cleared it in a nice way as well.
Yeah, that makes the rotate happen. Kirby, he'll hope he gets around the corner, but Nico knows. You'll see him go there. Valde will go through library. And that should be FaZe picking up the round there. Nico, he's been playing really well since the actual gap of play that we had.
Yeah, the reset. Definitely looking more favourable for FaZe Clan right now.
I suppose that probably will always be the case if you think about momentum. It was on North side. It was 12-4. Technically, I suppose 12-3, right? And FaZe, they're slowly getting back into it. Question is, can they keep the money high enough to actually mean that even if North win around, will the money still be available? Both Valdi and A's just deciding to save. They've both got Kevlar. No point risking that loss right there. This should be a buy for North. Coming through for them. And a pause will come through. I would imagine it would normally be on the side of North. Which it is. Just to see what they want to do, if they're going to do anything different, because they've lost technically 2, we'll say buy rounds. One of them was a forced buy, the other one was actual buy. And they weren't, well, the closest round for them to win was actually that forced buy if you just think about the sheer time on the clock, right?
Yeah.
But otherwise, they've been losing the firefights, which you would say they were winning to begin with in this game.
Okay, well, 12-8. AWP on KD and M4s across the board for the other players. FaZe Clan with 1 AWP in commission as well. That is going to be on Guardian. They've got themselves to 8. Can they keep on adding to this? Because they're not that far away from the lead that North have now.
So Cadian actually out towards that B site with his AWP. Only a fast execute by looks things from FaZe. It's the smokes that cover off the pit side. However, Kirby, he's not even playing fully towards arch. He's just watching the cross. He pulls away just as they smoke the actual archway. He hears them all running past him. He's trying to push through and he's going to get all of them, surely! That's a diabolical round from them. Carrigan doesn't even get one. That's a really clean defense from them. And that's the first time that we've seen FaZe actually execute from the get-go there. And it goes sour very quickly.
It didn't go well at all. That's very nicely played. Big round coming out. We just need to go and keep stringing these together at this point. I mean, they look so dominant. So a return to that level of form shouldn't be too far-fetched. Round 22 now, 13-8. As the Molotov will go down early, that actually could block them off and force them into going more aggressive towards Top Banana, but Guardian, Ben.
Considering he was the player that flashed Guardian,
yeah.
though, he should have probably got the kill on Cadian. He'll be very disappointed they didn't get that kill. Because if he gets it, you might be thinking that B site will be rather weak. However, Cadian gets to live another day in this round. The same sort of setup from North, though. They're playing Kirby again. He's playing deep into that tombstone sort of area in CT. And FaZe just now taking the brackets control. Molotov comes in towards garbage. They'll find out nobody's there. Kirby getting ready to, I was going to say, smoke the arch side. Disrupts the way that FaZe might have moved into this round. This nade, perfect. That's a lot of damage onto Guardian. They're setting up for the smoke scan there. Maybe this time to try and bait the grenades from the North defense. So you can see Guardian lining his up. I feel like they'll be going back towards B. Olaf's doing an execute towards B at the same time. But the bomb is at the bottom of Banana, is the thing. "25 seconds left. Olaf going back, that indicates it probably will be an A play. If Kirby is able to get anything again this round, it'd be huge, but instead, he's leaving the 2 players playing the site with him on their own. There's a big gap in that smoke. They'll get on the site and it should be planted. It's going to be a 5v5 retake.
Oh, the push comes through. Kirby going to get the first. He finds the headshot onto Nico. North, they've started off well, but can this retake actually carry on? Kirby punished by Guardian now as he finds the pick and begins to delve back. He's on 41 HP, but Cadian trades it. Gate as well with a flick up, gets the headshot on Rain, Ben, and things are starting to go catastrophic now for the side of North. They are being punished. It is only Carrigan that remains, and not for long. He'll be finished off. They'll jump on the bomb, and the retake was effective. That is another round now picked up. North putting themselves on 14.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen a 5v5 retake occurring on the biggest site on Inferno.
Yeah.
Because that's
the entire
2
team
players
alive.
stuck in pit, the arch player stuck behind the smokes. So weird. Like, I feel like it's always going to go poorly for the T side unless somebody makes the play, and sadly, none of them were making the play. Kirby was able to stop the graveyard push. From there, it was just a case of finding where the players are. And it was really easy.
Just really holding, not really actively trying to get anything going. When you're in a 5v5, you can't
You
really
have to be
play it out.
proactive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still need to actually get the kills. You haven't won just because you're on the site.
FaZe taking a tactical pause, I think that's purely because they didn't really have much money in the bank, was the main thing. Starting to talk about that. So consider I was saying how they're like a tank to start off this half.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Some grain on the floor there. Oh, he's stuck on the camera.
Jake needs to stop holding that chicken around the throat.
I know. Let him go.
That's a good entry there by Guardian. Getting the first kill. I was saying how FaZe, they were originally like a tank, they were just going around like a unit, getting the kills that were needed. And then they changed to this sort of execute style play, and everything starts going wrong from there onward. And that's not really good. Like, why would you go for that push with no flash or anything?
It's the dry peak. I mean, you've already lost the advantage, so it's not really going to work well for you to try and force the issue like that with no real support.
The call's been made to gamble on that B site, though. I'm a fan of the gamble calls because if it does work out, great, you might win the round. If it doesn't, you save, keep the guns into the next one. FaZe, they're hoping that Rain can actually pull players, or at least pretend it's actually at play towards the bigger site. However, FaZe getting ready to execute onto this. Smoke's coming in, 45 seconds. AZ just about missed that smoke. He was trying to block it. Here they come.
Ooh, smokes and flashes coming through. They're going to delve in towards the site. Olofmeister will get the initial kill, takes down AZ. Valde with a double trade though, Ben. Oh, the fadeaway headshot as well.
Bomb's going back.
That is glorious. Oh, they don't realize. Olofmeister.
But Kirby's made the rotate.
Playing from Gen. Yeah, he's still committed as well.
He has to. But the thing is, he hasn't gone straight to the site. Instead, he's gone around towards me. He thinks he can catch the players off.
Oh, no.
He thinks it's the other site again.
Oh, no, Kirby.
Both players.
Oh, he's holding it.
That's so awkward for Kirby.
Yeah.
He made that rotate. He made the risk of it. Yet didn't actually just commit to his original thought.
Just hold the site and just see.
One decision changing that round completely. If Kirby goes towards site, I think he kills Nico, and that's round over.
Yeah, he would win the round there.
But you got to be thinking Kirby, he was the man that was boosted. AZ was basically left in no man's land with all the flashes coming in. Kirby whiffed the spray.
It was a bit awkward.
The buy will come in again though from North, thanks to how clean the 2 rounds before that had been. Getting ready to nade. This goes towards the bottom, doesn't really do anything. But the second one did a lot to Olaf. Some good damage dealt. Kadeen arrives on the scene with the Zorp scoped in. The question is, can he get anything done? Because there is no AWP on the other side at the very least. That's one advantage they do have here. Because he has been losing those AWP fights.
That's true. And it just depends really on how they actually execute into this. Smoke's going to go over. Okay, so that forces Kadeen out of position. He's going to hold just on the edge of the smoke with the AWP.
It's a really smart move. They're going to re-execute onto it anyway. And that will come in the next seconds. They'll be throwing the smokes just as they come in. There's already a rotate though. This could be really bad for FaZe.
They're there already. They've bolstered the defense. If this is the full commit, it could be Sherry. And FaZe not really entering together, Ben. It's all quite fragmented. Eventually they go through, but luckily you've got players like Nico popping off with a double kill that can bail them out of a situation that looked messy.
That was a horrendous defense. Considering you have 3 players there. No coordination, no idea what you're going to do when the players are entering. Like, you have the 3 players there. Technically, that round should be theirs.
Yeah.
But instead, they don't get a single kill. The damage done was arguably with just the grenades on the way in. A really poor defense from them. And that means from FaZe, they reached double digits. 10 rounds on the board now. It was a 12-3 half. If Guardian checks left, this is a free call to Valde, but I don't think he does. Gonna focus on the right, taken down. Valde actually gets another kill as well, so this FaZe on money is not great. However, the North money is even worse than that. The Christian, I was going to say, if you're North, you might want to talk about this buy.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's their tactical.
Most likely, it would be a smart call to make from the CT side. Obviously, slow it down a little bit here, have a chat, work it out. Because, I mean, they only need 2 rounds. You're very, very close to winning this game. But you're also not set in stone to win this game. You don't have match points, you don't have an overtime safety net. And FaZe, remember at the start of this half, they had 3 rounds. It's now 10 that they've been able to get themselves to. They need 4 more on the trot if they do want to deny North getting anywhere near that overtime scenario. Can they keep this up?
So North have somewhat bought into it. They've gone through some half buys here and there. The main thing is, though, the players who have half bought in, they've made sure to get HE grenades. They're actually just going to storm down mid. Valde, he did see it. He takes Guardian down straight away. That's a really big kill.
Do they realise that Rain's here, though, Ben?
Valde's actually going to exit towards B as well. So they get the 1-man kill without losing anything. It's really well played. And the rotate, you can see Gade is the other player with a rifle. He's already towards this side of the map. The Apps burst was the original plan, but they're going to have to divert after that smoke.
Stacking everyone on A here as well. So that mid control was taken. Valde putting himself to use into the round. As they're soon going to go for this execution on A. Utilities there, Molotovs, HEs, smokes, they're ready when they want to go for this burst.
It's all a matter of time, I think. The longer they wait after just clearing the ways, you can see they're actually going to go back towards that Apps burst, perhaps. Or maybe just allow Carrigan to be the only player through this way. Smoke coming in. And that basically guarantees it's going to be a play towards this site. Molotov goes in towards quad side. They've got a smoke to put it out, but it's in Apps, so they have to wait for him. Instead, they charge through. Valde does a lot of damage. They're going back down.
Oh no.
AZ, he needs to delay them. That flash will land just in time to save his, but he gets away.
Only flashes one player, and he's still jump facing it. Just go back towards the site, play it safe here, as he is way too close for comfort. Eventually will fall back, get support.
He needs Kirby to make noise as well.
Oh, gets 1 kill and the double kill. AZ's so low.
That's the kill. That's the round. Thanks to Nico being damaged a lot by Valde earlier on, it means that they're able to win this round. It's another scrappy round. FaZe, they struggle against rounds that they shouldn't, and then they win rounds that they should. Like, you know, it's a weird one.
He was on 4 HP then. 4 HP, and he has survived through that. Tremendous, as he steps up quite majorly. And that could actually be the play that saves them the game and wins it here.
Yeah. Technical balls on the other side of North. Seen a few of them so far, haven't we?
We have, yeah, we've had quite a few.
Yeah, that's quite a...
I wonder what the issue is this time.
Internet, of course.
Valde's internet again, maybe? Could be.
Could be.
Valde's copy of Counter-Strike Trivial Pursuit has arrived. He's got a sign for it.
Ah, of course.
Courier service.
Oh, it looks like we might be back in, though.
Seems like it. Time's ticking down.
So it is match point, though, is the main thing here. North with a really good buy means this. FaZe, on the other hand, 4 AKs. You got 3 smokes, 2 flashbangs, and that's basically it. You've got 2 Molotovs as well, but otherwise, you're not really going to get much done with them. We're relying a lot on the firepower here. No players apparently willing to take the hit in terms of their own firepower other than Carrigan. Aiden actually opening sandbags is a weird one. Although AZ's ready to flash for it if needed. They're coming towards this site. He needs to flash ASAP. Comes in. Oh. They're all blind.
He got the second kill though, Ben. That's the important thing. 2 huge picks there, even though he has gone down. Good use of utility as well. Everyone's taking damage. They're actually getting split up as well because they can't effectively push together right now. This is looking like North might be able to shut down the game and win it here, but Rain has other ideas in mind. Goes for the elevated angle as well, but they don't know the Kirby's position. Oh, they eventually find it. They get that frag, and there's now 50 seconds on the clock with Valde and Gade in a 2 versus 3. The nades! Wow! Oh, if Gade would have chucked out that Molotov, then he could deny the plant.
I haven't heard the movement from the player that was planting though. That's a lovely Molotov. Guaranteed there's nobody towards that dark pillar. Flash comes through, Valdi moves forward. Doesn't know there's a player close, he spams it, he gets the kill. And he knows to play new box.
Tags him up so heavily.
They know where they both are.
Push is coming through, unfortunately he's lost his teammate.
Rain.
And Rain has saved the day. A 4K picked up by Rain to keep them in it.
It's a really nice, well played round from Rain there. 4 kills. And arguably he saves the day, you know, the fact that he checked for Kirby kind of saves it. And another pause will come through.
Another technical pause.
Another technical, of course. If I remember, there is a limit to how many technical pauses there can be. Isn't there?
I think so. But who really knows, Ben? Their coach is just rejoining.
Why was he not on the server to begin with?
Huh?
I remember, why was he not on the server to begin with?
No, apparently they're switching the coach for one of the players.
What, the internet issues, I guess?
I don't know.
That would be internet issues, right? That's the only reason you'd have the coach come in.
Live swap.
That's an interesting one.
It's like egg and spoon race.
In what way?
I don't know. What's the one with the batons?
Relay?
No, relay race. You know, egg and spoon race.
The egg and spoon relay race?
Yeah. I mean, you have to trade the egg to the other person. They keep running with it.
And then they get the flour.
Yeah. And then
you bake a cake.
Yeah, then you make a cake. You know, MasterChef. What, did you not do MasterChef in school?
So that's an interesting one, though. I remember seeing... I'm actually trying to think if there's been a previous iteration where a player has been swapped out for the coach due to whether it's internet issues or other, right?
Other?
Yeah. Skill. That's the KRL switch. If he goes in, it's a skill change.
Get him in.
But internet, that would perhaps them blame or thinking that this map should have been over earlier if they had somebody else playing, perhaps, right?
Potentially. Just wanted to drag it on, Ben. They wanted to make it, you know, as long as possible.
Get some false confidence instilled into FaZe. Think they're going to make this comeback. No, you're not. Stop them right there and then.
Yeah.
Get them to 14 rounds. Stop them right there.
That's what you do.
So Ave is in. He only gets a pistol Kevlar though with his USP.
Not ideal.
I don't know why he's bothered with the Kevlar.
Oh, his mouse is looking a bit shaky.
He's trying to test his sensitivity.
Oh no. Oh, he's changing his sensing console.
Oh, this is going to be diabolical.
This is not going to go well.
His sensitivity seems so high.
Yeah, look, he's changing it again.
It seemed very alert, didn't it? Just like, oh.
He's trying to get his sense right. You can tell he doesn't like it.
I'm not too sure why he's bought armor, though.
He's not followed the call. For a coach, Ben, doesn't listen very well.
I think that's him kicked. Checking for all off, though.
Oh,
You win that fight.
The universal machine pistol letting him down, Ben.
He's been trusted with the UMP as well.
He has been trusted. He does have armor, but so does Kirby. Kirby has the M4, though.
I think Ave should be the one saving here. Because I don't think he'll get much involvement in this round other than keeping that UMP. The fortunate bit for North is technically they only need the one round, right? Yeah. Like that's you know.
So what are you going to do? Just get one round?
Just one round.
So what are you going to do? Unless it goes to overtime. Yeah.
In which case you need 4 rounds. Yeah, so they need
5 rounds.
They need a round in the next 3, because this one is going the way of FaZe. Although Ave...
What's he doing?
I think he's going to crouch there and grenade the corner.
Oh, he does have a HG.
Explosion.
This could be really good. Oh, hang on.
He needs to wait a bit longer.
He needs to calm down.
Check now. If he puts it in the corner,
there we
beautiful. Go. It's done nothing!
It literally did nothing. What did it get stuck on?
It's got stuck on something.
It must have hit something.
And nobody's even died because of it. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's so rough.
3 of those FaZe players should be dead.
Yeah, that should have been all 3 of them. Just think how bad their cash should be as well.
I know. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's a shame. He's been robbed there. He's still trying to get his sense right.
Yeah, it does seem quite high, doesn't it?
He's changing it in console again. Boys, I can't. It doesn't work.
This isn't 1.6.
I don't. Have I got mouse XL on?
God. Be a very different round if the grenade had done what it should have there.
Yeah, 3 of them would have been just left broken.
Olaf, this round, however, he's breaking. 40 health left.
Carrigan there like a kid playing Knockdown Ginger. Runs into the apps, bangs on the door, runs away.
So FaZe playing it very slow again. I wouldn't say it's been one of their strengths, but more a fear when watching it, rather. Scary sight. And the resmoke from Kirby is really nice as well. He even made some foot noise there along the way.
Some foot noise.
Some foot noise.
Good foot noise.
Yes, some strong foot noise towards the arch.
Mm.
Yeah, so he might have baited it just enough for FaZe to think we might need to go back, but it looks like the setup will come in for the smokes. Smokes will come in. We never really mentioned, it was Gage that got subbed out for Ave.
Yeah.
It's a big loss on that big site. Ave looking to get involved in this, and he gets his first kill. He did a lot of damage as well. But unfortunately, Valdi, he couldn't even get that one hit onto Olaf. But the bomb's in graveyard. He can't get out. It's too late, surely.
No, he's done it.
Oh, that was so close as well.
Oh, these plants are rough.
That's the same one again.
They've
the
got
same site.
In the last second. If that would have been a banana peel, Ben, round would have been over.
It felt like he was slipping one in graveyard. It took ages to get out.
Yeah, he was struggling. It's a stalemate as well. They're just going to have to concede and allow it to happen. It's going to go 13 to 15. North's chance of winning here, Ben, before overtime is slowly slipping away.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw North go for something aggressive here. Olaf, I think he's accepted. He'll probably die to the bomb here. It's blasted away down mid. North survived with 3 weapons, but the loss bonus isn't really good enough for them to drop as well. Doesn't look like they're going to force into it though either. We pistol armor on the 2 players that did fall in Valde and Ave. FaZe again. 4 players up second mid. Guardian on his own towards T-stairs. There's a lot of noise. They heard them move towards Boiler just then. Well, he gets some damage down, but Aves, he's trying to get the kill, but he's covered by Caden, thankfully.
Oh,
he did a lot of damage, though. It's a big kill to find. It's still a 3v3, and it's against the guns for North. You've traded the CZ players 2 for 2.
Now it's time for the big dogs to come out and shine. The AWP there, the AK, sorry, the double M4. The play developing from FaZe Clan towards the B site. Kirby with a very well-timed face gets the first, and it's just Olafmeister and Nico. This could very well be where they shut down the game, Ben. North looking like they want to try and deny a potential for overtime.
So Nico looks like he's going towards apps instead. He's going to try and potentially play Olaf in the 1v1, or hope that Olaf is able to find the 1v1. However, Cadian is actually opening in pit towards this angle. If Nico were to crouch towards the back of the wall, he'd be able to get the molly into pit, but Cadian misses that shot. This is giving a chance. Olaf's actually moving back. 20 seconds on the clock. The longer Cadian stays alive, the better.
Well, he keeps exposing his shoulders.
Well.
Oh!
That's an unreal shot!
Oh, no. That's mental.
No, it's just easy in 1v2. He can't really go for this. He's got no kit.
No, they have to let this round slip away, Ben. It's going to be 14-15. It's getting so close to an overtime. And it looks like that's the way it's going to go. North, they just cannot shut this game down.
Cadian missing the shot there. He was really disappointed in himself for that. It was a very simple shot as well. It's not as if Nico was doing any crazy movement. So North will get a buy into this last round, but it won't be fantastic by any means. Nico actually died in pit with the AWP that they had originally saved there. Shouldn't matter, of course, because Carrigan can drop an AWP across to Guardian if needed. But ultimately, it's not a great thing to consider going into this round. So Cadian actually goes for an AWP class cannon, but I think he got dropped an M4, but decided to go AWP anyway. Interesting decision, I think. This is it for the North, though, isn't it? They were 12-3 at the half. They've had multiple chances to win the game. Question is, can they make it happen in regulation?
It's looking most likely like overtime will be on the cards. Oh, Ave.
That's a good trade.
Nice. Gets the assist there from Valde. So
the execute's coming hard here.
Rain goes down, but here comes the push, Ben. Smoke. It's a little bit bad. Oh, playing an anti-flash in the pond. AZ. Just trying to stay hidden there as the smokes and flashes come through. Kirby so blind, no reaction. He will go down, but AZ with a huge spam kills 2 and leaves it in the clutch hands of Cadian Ave. And Valde Cadian gets the shot off on the bomb planter. At this point now, just needs to hold. Wait for his teammates to rotate in. Carrigan has 12 HP as he makes the play around, tries to fight it, pre-fire in, knows the location of Cadian, but Cadian will find the kill. And in the last round there, Ben, they pick it up. They stop it from going to overtime. North will be able to win that one. By no means was it clean. It was very, very scrappy.
Yeah, bailed out, you could argue. Kirby stayed on that new box boost because there was 5 beneath him. But AZ from the fountain gets 2 and more in that last round.
Yeah. Wild stuff that it went on so long. Didn't really look like it was going to be going in favour of North towards the end there. Seemed like it was going to be OT, then possibly FaZe winning it because it was just so back and forth. And a very long, drawn-out one at that.
Yeah, it lasted quite long. North prevailing in the end. But you got to be thinking the technical pause had probably destroyed their momentum to some degree, especially on that second half.
Yeah, true. Well, let's be heading into a break now. We'll be coming back with our last series of the night. Big facing off against Heroic. We will see you there.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel, Vodafone, The Road to Odense, Betway, MSI, Logitech G, Pay Safecard, Mountain Dew League, and ESEA.